Because it seems to be that my initial interest in photography was a long time before I ever touched a camera. Because I come from a very big family, but I was an inquisitive, solitary boy. And I remember that a lot of the things I did then, I photograph now. So it hugely influenced what I do now. Baptisms and funerals and weddings and Holy Communions and all this sort of stuff. I would hang out in the local graveyard. So all of these places were actually strongly photographically influencing me before I even picked up a camera. So I actually became very interested in Japanese prints, Japanese poetry, and I kind of studied some of these things, and it all somehow influenced the way that I photographed here. My work became a little more sparse, more almost Zen-like, haiku-like, kind of just a few elements. And this was really Japan that kind of did this for me. And then the more I came, the more it influenced my photography elsewhere. So my style, in a sense, was very much shaped by what I was experiencing here in Japan, without really me consciously doing anything. It just developed in a certain way. And then it became like many projects. Once you've begun a project, you want to continue. It becomes more and more interesting. I became very interested in Buddhism, so I did the 88 Buddhist temples in Shikoku for my 50th birthday. I love being in Hokkaido in the winter. It's just so beautifully, just like ink drawing, just white and grey, little black ink marks. I mean, it's just gorgeous. You can't. I was telling my guy though, you can't not make good pictures in Hokkaido. It's just everywhere you look. I'm working a lot more in Korea right now. I'm working a lot more in China also right now. I will be getting married to a beautiful Indian woman very soon, so I'm sure I'll be working in India a lot also. So it seems like Asia is being a stronger and stronger pull, but Japan started it all. But I seem to be coming here more and more. But I can't, it's not really specific projects, it's more specific places that I go to, because I find that the work I do hasn't really changed that much and doesn't really change that much from year to year. I'm still exploring the same themes. It feels like I'm on kind of a journey. So it's not any kind of secrets that I can give you about what I'm doing, because I don't really know myself at times. So those are the countries I'm going to, and then if other things come up, I'll let you know. I've been left so far behind in technology, because I don't use any digital camera. I still use these old workhorses, Hasselblad cameras. And the few Nikon cameras that I have, they're Nikon FM2s. They're kind of older cameras, but they're great. You can just use them forever. They never break down. You just keep putting lenses on. It's fine. So when I do use 35mm, that's what I use, because that's all I have. I haven't, but I've never explored past that point. So my cameras are somewhere back in the 80s. They're 25 years old, but they still work fine, which is good.